2005 and told me that they had arrested my father, and they were pretty sure he was BTK. He had started communicating with the police again in 2004 after a couple of decades of being quiet with his communications, and they had been looking for him for almost a year when they finally found him and arrested him.
Carrie Rawson was raised in a loving, normal environment. Her father, Dennis Rader, participated in typical family activities like fishing, hiking, and decorating for Christmas. In 2005, at the age of 26, Carrie discovered her father was actually the BTK, bind torture kill killer, responsible for murdering at least 10 people between 1974 and 1991. The news forced her to completely re-evaluate her life and cope with the reality of being his daughter. Born in Wichita, Kansas, in 1978, Carrie grew up believing her father was a reliable veteran, church board president, and Boy Scout leader. While taking a day off from substitute teaching, an FBI agent knocked on her apartment door. When asked if she knew who BTK was, she replied she knew of the Kansas murders, only to be told her father had just been arrested for them. Carrie's parents, Paula Dietz and Dennis Rader, met in church and married in 1971. Even then, Rader was harboring dark obsessions. He later admitted to having abnormal psychosexual and bondage fantasies starting in grade school. Rader later revealed to investigators that his violent urges were triggered during childhood when he watched his mother helplessly try to free her ring from a couch spring. Rader terrorized the Wichita area for over 3 decades, frequently sending poems, drawings, and letters to police and media to seek validation. Rader took a break from killing between 1986 and 1991. His victims included: January 1974, 4 members of the Otero family, including 2 children. Later in 1974, Catherine Bright, murdered while Carrie's mother was pregnant with her. 1977, Shirley Vian and Nancy Fox. 1985, Maureen Hedge, his neighbor, and Vicki Wegerle. 1991, Dolores Davis. Carrie emphasizes that the family was genuinely normal and had no inkling of his crimes. She vividly remembers staring at a chocolate bundt cake in her kitchen to ground herself as the room spun during the FBI's briefing. She even demanded the agent's ID, remembering her father's advice never to trust anyone without proof. Ironic, as Rader used fake authority to gain access to his victims' homes. Carrie detailed her journey of trauma, faith, and PTSD in her memoir, A Serial Killer's Daughter. My story of faith, love, and overcoming. Her mother, who received an emergency divorce shortly after the arrest, found healing by reading the book. In June 2005, Rader pleaded guilty to 10 counts of first-degree murder. Now 75, he is serving 10 consecutive life sentences at the El Dorado Correctional Facility in Kansas. Carrie began writing to her father again in 2012, separating the dad she loved from the psychopath she didn't know. Today, she works as a victim's advocate and speaker. In 2023, she began helping police investigate her father's connection to other cold cases, which led to a chilling discovery in his old journals suggesting he may have also abused her as an infant.